Off to such a good start today. How important was that?
A big start, yeah, definitely for confidence on the field. Getting a couple goals at the beginning is definitely helpful for our team to get the momentum going.
And how about just getting this one out of the way? It was a game obviously you guys were expected to win, but getting this one out of the way and now moving on to BC and next weekend.
It's definitely an important win. Every game from now on, since you lose, you're done. So every win is definitely a big deal for us. Today, not the closest game, but it definitely gives us stuff to work on and lets us work on things that we've been trying to capitalize on the whole season.
What can you take away from a game like this? It's obviously an inferior opponent, you guys dominate, but are there any things you can draw from this game? Yeah,
we definitely get to work on our offenses and defense. They still had some really good players that our defense, really matched up on, and our offenses we got to work on, our transition, everything helps for the next couple games.
What'd you learn about yourself that you think will help the most?
Myself?
Or for the team, I mean.
For the team, teamwork. I think today was very, team effort for this. It was a great win. Team effort.
Talk about BC. Do you know anything about them, or what can you tell us about BC?
BC is a great team. They have some awesome players. They're a really strong team altogether. We had a really good game against them in the early spring. It was a close game, and so they're a strong team. We're definitely going to have to prepare just like a top team to play them.
What was working well for you in the first half?
It's been a little, over a week since we played last, and usually when we have practice for such a long time, we're just on our toes ready, and when we have so much time to prepare, we usually come out so on fire like that, and we really were fired up for this game. There's a lot of Long Island competition, I think, between both teams, and that, fed off, and we all capitalized on that and took over.
You guys, there's a bit of a turnover problem in the first half, and how do you kind of make sure that that's not going to lead to goals, on your end and on the defensive end as a whole?
We have our solid D, no matter what it, how many turnovers, how many times the other team gets the ball, but when it comes down to the our defensive side, we're always sticking together, and no matter what the situation is, the turnovers, whatever the numbers say, we're always sticking together on defense and playing together out here in the nice weather. Can't get better.
And, how big was the quick start for you guys and a win as a whole to move on?
This first win?
Yeah.
It's freaking, we're going to the next round. It's awesome. It's exciting for all of us seniors, and there's so much chemistry on this team, and winning together, it's never been so much fun, and continuing on our journey is we just got that win, and we're on our way.
Let's talk a little more about the chemistry. What's the key to that?
Our coaches, it starts from our coaches, and they do a great job of passing on, what we're responsible for as players and teammates, and it just really is an overall thing. It carries on from on the field to off the field, and off the field onto the field. We do a lot of stuff together, and team building. It all just comes natural for us, and there's just so much chemistry, and it's again so much more fun to win with a team that you bond so much with.
It was awesome. We really wanted to come out and play strong. I think we were at a slight advantage because we hadn't played 2 days before, so we really wanted to come out and make a statement, force them to make some adjustments to their defense, and they did that, and we just kept adjusting and kept scoring.
Being a senior, did you feel it was up to you to get them going the first game of the tournament?
I think it's just, I've been there before. I want to set the tone. It's not necessarily just because I'm a senior, but, I've been there before. I want to, help the team in any way that I can. So if that's by putting in the ball in the back of the net, that's what I'm going to do.
It looks like on that first play, maybe you called out a play. I saw you stick up your index finger. What were you saying to your team there, and was that you kind of setting up the offense?
Yeah, well, we've scouted Stony Brook a lot. We watched them play on Friday against Towson, watched some games before that, and we were just had set up a couple of plays off of our normal offense. So we were trying to set that up and just see how that worked, and it wound up opening up something that we had in practice. But it was perfect because we just ran the play and then worked from there. We're really patient on offense, and it worked out.
And you the first 4 goals. After your 4th goal, are you thinking it's gonna be a really special day for you guys as a whole?
It's a long game. I think those 4 goals came pretty quickly. I kind of expected the defense to make adjustments to how I was playing, which they did, but I think that kind of gave other people opportunities. You know, if they're paying more attention to me, the backside on the opposite side might be open. I know Kailah Kempney had a ton of great opportunities, and so it's just the way the game goes. I can't say that I knew right then we were going to win, but it certainly gave us a good advantage.
And he talks about Kempney, how big were getting all those draws, really giving you possession every time?
Oh, I mean, it's huge. We always say win the draw, win the game, and Kailah really tries her best every game to put us in a great position to win the game and get all the draws and really score quickly. So I think we owe a lot to her for the win.
Natalie was just talking about that you guys were a little extra amped up for this game, waiting for this thing to come around and it finally got started. Could you talk about once this time of year hits that, does the focus go up a notch and the energy go up a notch and everything else?
Oh yeah, I mean, you're playing for your life. You want to keep playing or you go home and you pack up your bags and it's summertime. So we're not ready for that. We're here for the long haul and we've worked really hard all season and we're just ready.